Good morning. Today I'm here with Kylie, and today we're going to be asking her some questions about FFA. What did you think about our FFA float?
I thought it was super cute. The balloons were really pretty, and the pig costume that y'all had was a really fun touch.
Have you ever shown or done a speech for FFA?
Yes, actually, I've shown lambs since third grade, and before that, I used to show goats in Pee Wee back when I lived somewhere else, and then last year, for the first time, I participated in presenting the FFA grade.
Do you think students should take at least 1 year of agriculture class?
Yes, I do. I think that it's very important, and having knowledge in FFA and in the class allows you to know more about the outside world, whether it's about agriculture or livestock, food, any of that stuff. I think that it's super beneficial, so yes, I do think that you should at least take 1 year of it.
If you did or did not show an animal, what would you show?
I do show lambs, but if I had an opportunity to show another animal, I think that it would be a pig.
If you could be an officer of FFA, would you?
Yes, I would. I think that I would be able to lead the group very well, and I think that I'm super invested in FFA, and I think that me being invested in FFA would allow me to do super well in leading the group. So yeah.
How do you think we can improve our FFA program?
I think just honestly just allowing more people to see what FFA is about. I think a lot of people have a misconception about FFA and what it does. I think people can sometimes get the idea that it's boring, but it's actually super cool, and there's a lot more that goes into it and stuff that people can see. Like, there are so many projects, there are so many competitions that you can participate in, and I think just getting more people involved and allowing them to know more that it's not just like farming or for a certain type of person. It's for everybody, really.
What do you think of FFA in general?
I think I kind of touched on this, but I think that FFA is awesome. FFA is the foundation of our life, why we have clothes, why we have food, and I just think that it's important for people to be aware and to know what it is, and yeah.
Here we go, Asher. So, Asher, what do you think of the FFA in general?
FFA in general is my favorite sport. Pretty much, I consider it a sport since I have done it since I was in the third grade.
So, are you a big part of your in FFA?
Yes.
What do you think about FFA float?
The FFA float, I think it would have been better if we had the winter match.
Yes, but you were also part of it, and you were a big help, so I understand. Have you ever shown or done a speech in FFA?
I've shown, and I have shown goats, sheep, and cattle
How many years?
since third grade, so soon. babies.
Do you think students should at least take 1 year of agriculture class?
More.
More?
More.
Why?
Because it teaches communication.
Do you think GMOs are bad or good?
GMOs are good.
Okay. Do you know what they do? No. If you could be FFA officer, would you do it?
Yes.
Okay. What would you want it to be?
Vice president.
Okay. Thank you for letting us interview today.
Okay. What do you think about our FFA club?
Oh, I really loved it. I liked how much work went into it. There was a lot that went into it. I remember, yeah, like I said, I remember there was a bunch that went into it. I know that y'all said something bad happened, so I imagine it could have been better because y'all had already worked on stuff, but I didn't see the first time before it fell apart.
Okay. Have you ever shown or done a speech in FFA?
No, I did own animals, but I never got a show, and I never actually worked on speech. At the time, it was just showing. They didn't do speech stuff. But we did all have to memorize the FFA creed for one of our classes, so I did remember that.
Do you think students should take at least 1 year in FFA?
I think so. I honestly do. It teaches a lot of responsibility. We encourage all students to play sports. We should encourage them to do FFA too.
Do you think GMOs are bad? Why are they not?
GMOs. That's such a weird question because like everything's been genetically modified since the beginning. Maize was like this big, and now we have giant corn. but that's not entirely the question. It's mostly about organic versus not organic. And I don't think it's too bad because a lot of time it's helping to stop with animals, helping to spread other diseases and stuff like that.
If you did or did not show, what animal would you show?
A pig. I had a pig for at least a year. It was fun. A lot of fun.
If you could be an officer in FFA, would you?
Absolutely. I think it's a great program, so I would definitely try to help as much as possible.
How do you think we can improve our FFA program?
I wouldn't be able to say right now because I don't know I don't know how it's ran. I don't know what's going on with it. I've been out of the loop for so long. Back whenever I was in school and I was younger, there was a lot of nepotism, a lot of working on, they were working on helping their own kids, and they were working on helping people that would donate, and they would pretty much, anyone who didn't donate, they would try to kind of just toss off to the side. I don't think that's going on anymore. At least I haven't heard that personally, so I think that would be fine. But I think it's working just fine right now.
Okay, what do you think about FFA in general?
I love it. I think it's a very important program. I think, they've helped a lot of, and they are teaching the backbone of our entire world, or at least the U.S., because most, like 1% of people are farmers, or like 2% or something like that. And it's supposed to be, it's super important, so.
People walk through my head.
So, I think it's very important.
So, what do you think of the FFA float?
I actually thought it was pretty good. I think the freshmen in 7th and 8th grade did a pretty good job at decorating the float.
Okay. We don't care. Wait, were you part of that float?
I was on the junior high, the high school team.
Okay. Have you ever shown or done a speech in FFA?
I've shown animals before. They're pretty good once you get to know them, but for the first time, they're kind of hard to work.
Okay. Should students take at least 1 year of agriculture class? Why or why not?
I believe so because you can learn a lot from agriculture.
Do you think GMOs are bad or good?
What?
GMOs.
GMOs?
GMOs.
What are those?
Okay. Would you be an FFA officer?
I would. I've been one in the past, but we never really had any.
Are you going to show up to these?
Yes.
Okay. How would you improve the FFA program?
I would try to get more kids involved in it, so we could have a bigger FFA class.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Tanner. What did you think of our FFA float?
The FFA vote was very good. Honestly, I thought the juniors were better, but the FFA vote won it. So I guess it was the best.
Have you ever shown or done a speech for FFA?
Yes, I've been showing pigs for 4 years now. I've been showing 2 pigs each year.
Do you think students should take at least 1 year of agriculture classes?
Honestly, I really like agriculture classes a bunch, and it's a good information for students to learn and just learn about animals and stuff and how farmers get the meat and produce it to people and give it to them at grocery stores.
If you did or did not show, what animal would you choose?
I showed pigs my whole high school career, but if I had to choose something else, I'd probably show steers, but I like pigs the best.
If you could be an officer, would you?
Yeah, I'd be an officer. I'm just too busy right now, so it's all right.
How do you think we can improve our FFA program?
I already have a good FFA program already. Probably just try and get more students involved in it, just kind of show them new things and stuff about the FFA program. Maybe get more students involved in it.
Do you think GMOs are bad or good? Why or why not? What do you think of an FFA in general?
I really like FFA. Like I said, I've been in it through junior high and high school, and it's really fun, personally, and I wish every kid could get a chance to be in it too.
Thank you. What did y'all think about the FFA float?
It was dope. I liked how everyone was involved, and even if the kids didn't show or they weren't an officer, they still brought on food, candy, and
it was pretty good. I like the style, the balloons, everything.
Have you ever shown or done a speech for FFA?
Yes, I showed a pig, and I did the FFA cream my 7th and 8th grade year, and then I did horse judging my freshman year.
No, I haven't shown an animal, but I would like to show one.
Do you think students should be involved in at least 1 year agriculture class?
Yes, I
Yes.
agree.
I
They should be involved in 1 year. It's pretty dope.
You get to learn where your food comes from, your clothes, everything.
If you did or did not show an animal, what would you choose?
I mean,
A
I
pig.
showed a pig, but
I'd
I
love
would
to
like
show a pig.
I would like to show goat.
I would love to show a pig.
If you could be an officer in FFA, would you?
Yes, I was a reporter last year, and I'm running for vice president this year.
Yes, president.
How do you think we could improve our FFA program?
I don't know. I think we have a pretty solid program right now. Maybe just more people so we can have more events.
More people.
God, you don't copy me.
What do you think we could? What do you think of FFA in general?
I like it.
I think it's pretty
Like
dope.
that, like my class here. Oh, I like my classmates. Ms. Jackson, she's a good teacher. She helps us a lot, like in the creed, the horse judging. She puts aside her personal things and just teaches us what we need to know in order to get first
Yeah.
and help us succeed.
I agree with what she said. Okay.
Okay, what did you think about our FFA vote for homecoming?
It was nice. You did a good job.
Have you ever shown or did a speech in FFA?
I showed from the time I was 8 until I was 15.
Do you think students should at least take 1 year of an agriculture class? Why or why not?
At Buena Vista, I think it's a good idea because we're in an agricultural setting, so it helps explain what's going on around us.
Why do you think GMOs are bad? Why or why not?
I do think they're bad because it modifies things, and that's not always a good idea.
If you did or did not show an animal, what would you choose?
I showed sheep, but I always wanted to show steers.
If you could be an officer for FFA, would you?
I would have been.
How do you think we could improve our FFA program?
I honestly can't answer that because I haven't been here long enough to know what all goes on.
What do you think of our FFA in general?
It's a good program for kids. I think it helps you grow into a great individual.
Thank you. FFA. So, guys, what did you think about our FFA vote for this homecoming?
I think it was really full. There was a lot of people, and so it looked really good.
Yeah, it looked good. It was not.
Okay. Have you ever shown or done a speech in FFA?
I have. I did this speech last year.
I have not.
Do you think GMOs are bad or good? Why or why not?
I don't know what that is.
I think they're bad because they're not natural sources. Like they manipulate what they put them in.
Do you think students should at least take 1 year of agriculture class?
I think it should be a choice ending because if they don't enjoy it, then it wouldn't be a fun class. But if they do enjoy it, then they should of course take it as many times as they want.
I definitely recommend it because me personally, it improves your thought process about stuff. But it's just your choice whether you prefer to do stuff like that or not.
If you did or did not show an animal, what would you show?
A goat.
A lamb.
If you could be an officer in FFA, would you?
Probably not. I don't think I could be in a FFA group.
Same.
How do you think we can improve our FFA program?
Probably just do more projects, like funner things, more things.
Do more hands-on stuff rather than just online learning.
What do you think of FFA in general?
I think it's a good program. I think I liked it last year, so I think it's fun. I really do.
I think it's good. I think you get good experiences out of it and learn a lot. So.
Thank you.